Hey guys, how's it going? As we know, Premier League is just 4 days away. That's a great news. But we haven't created our fantasy teams. I'm definitely not talking about the fantasy you're thinking about, guys.
This is great banter. It really is.
It's about Premier League fantasy. And today, we are gonna create the fantasy team together, me and you, and also my friend Vipul, but with a challenge. So how does it work? We both create our teams and doesn't let each other know, but you guys get to decide whose team looks better. And also guys, do check out the link below to enter our fantasy group and watch how I destroy Vipul's team. So without wasting any further time, let's do this. So guys, as you know, 100 million credit to spend on 15 players. So moving on, the goalkeeper position very crucial, and I'm gonna go with Alisson because Alisson is a beast, giving 100 points every season, and as we know, Liverpool are very clinical on clean sheets. So I think Alisson is a great choice.
I have chosen David De Gea.
I have to look at the money, so I went with absolutely different choice, which is Casemiro. He was a Spurs player, and I think he will get a full game time at Fulham. So he could be a great choice. I think he could be a very good choice. I want to see what you guys went with the goalkeeper position.
Then another goalkeeper, maybe I'm going for Olsen.
Moving on to the defenders, I have got an absolute chaffer, Reece James. Such a killer, this guy. This guy previously, in the previous season, he smashed it. Absolute clinical on the attack and defense. He's too good. He's too good in my opinion. So he definitely starts for me in this squad.
Then for the defenders, I would go with the guy who is trending right now, Cucurella. He is about to join Chelsea. So I don't know, I just feel like
So my other defender would be Joao Cancelo, the City left back. Obviously City won the Premier League last season, and Joao Cancelo was an important part of that team. Without being a left back, Joao Cancelo, who was essentially a right back for the team, played left back the whole season and he absolutely nailed it. Also City are signing Cucurella if that rumor is real, but still I would trust this man over anything. So Joao Cancelo gets my second defender spot.
then next guy would be Fofana. Again, he's a Chelsea target.
Moving on to the third defender, I have a new name on the chart, and that is Alexander Zinchenko. Alexander Zinchenko, my bad. Alexander Zinchenko has recently signed for Arsenal from Manchester City, and I think he could get game time over Kieran Tierney. Tierney is very young, and Mikel Arteta couldn't show that much faith on the youngster. So I think he wants to play safe and go with Zinchenko, who hasn't given that much points over the years, but we have to also look on his game time and the amount of times he was been dropped from the squad. So I think this season he would get some consistency and he will score some great points. So the third defender position would be Alexander Zinchenko.
Next, of course, Arnold, because of course he has most number of points. So Arnold up there.
Then my fourth and fifth defender choice would be Vestergaard and Nicola Williams. So Vestergaard is a Leicester central back, Yannick Vestergaard. He signed from Southampton if I'm correct. Well, he's here just for one purpose, and that is money. Well, you guys understand this process, don't you? So please don't blame me. And the final central back position takes not Brandon Williams, obviously. It's a Nico Williams. Nico Williams also signed from Liverpool to Nottingham Forest. I don't have any news whether he's on loan or whether he's bought from the club, but Nico Williams could definitely start in my eyes, and as you can see, no game times, so he's struggling pretty much. So that's my defense line. I think it does look good. Definitely better than Vipul. That guy doesn't know how to field the defense, but I think I have smashed it on defense.
Then let's go with Trippier. Okay. Next defender would be Diaz. So I need a good defender who might score headers, I guess.
So moving on to the midfield, the number one, without question, we have got Mohamed Salah. This guy has been absolutely unreal from the last 3 to 4 years. I don't believe, as a Manchester United fan, how consistent this guy is. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolute brilliant. His goal ratio also speaks for himself. Obviously, in the previous season, he has won the Golden Boot alongside Heung-min Son, who is my second midfielder choice in this team. And Son has also been consistent over the years. Look at that. Absolute beauty for a fantasy choice. Absolute beauty. Wow. That's amazing.
I would go with Sterling because I think he will carry the Chelsea team this season if Chelsea do not buy any forward, because Werner is about to leave on loan and Chelsea are only left with Havertz. Then next I will go with Son.
On the third choice, it's a bit debatable. As you guys know, Marcus Rashford, who struggled previous season, is gonna be my third choice midfielder. I think this season Marcus will prove his haters wrong. Yeah, I do think that. And why is that? Because Rashford has built a lot of muscle and he has shown in the preseason what he's capable of. And Marcus Rashford, keep an eye on that man. That man could rip apart the Premier League this season. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong, but I think he's gonna be a key for the Manchester United season. So again, the fourth and fifth choice, obviously saving my money for the attackers, for the brilliant attack. But still, I would go with the choice who starts in the team, Pedro Neto. I absolutely love this guy. He's so versatile. He can play left and right, and too many times striker too. He's so versatile. He can play in any position in the attacking team. I think Neto does the job very well, and since Jota has left, Neto has covered the Wolves team very well. So yeah, in the previous season he did accumulate the points, but I expect much more from him this season. The last defender choice would be a very debatable one, and that is Andreas Pereira. This guy wasn't given much chance in the Manchester United team. Still haven't updated in Premier League, huh? I see that. So he has went to Fulham, and I think he will get game time. He will be a permanent starter at the cam position, I expect. I would like to see how you guys created your midfield. It's a very tricky one. I have left some big names: Kevin De Bruyne, if I remember, Bruno Fernandes, Christian Eriksen. I don't recognize Bukayo Saka is one which I left out. Raheem Sterling too. So there's some big choices left out, but as you know, the credit issue is big. And moving on to the big boys, the big forward, and I've got none other than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Then up front, I'm going with, of course, and there he is, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he won't leave United this season, at least not this season, and he's still a goal scoring champion, so I would keep him up there. Then I don't think Haaland impressed this season much in the pre-season, but I think he would do well. And next I will choose. So how much budget I have? I have 4, and for 4 credits I don't think so I can afford a forward. So
She didn't have to cut me off. I could never know we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a freak, and I feel so low.
Is this season for Manchester United, he could absolutely kill the league. I mean, his stats just talk about himself. Look at what he's done previous season. United were so terrible last season, they finished 6th, and that too because Aston Villa lost, I think. Was it Aston Villa? I don't remember correctly. As a United fan, yeah, that's shameful. And I'm proud of it because that season was so terrible. But Cristiano Ronaldo still manages to give an absolute brilliant season out of that. And I just hope that United improve this season under Eric Ten Hag. So Cristiano Ronaldo would be the front choice of my 3 forwards. The second choice would be Arsenal's new signing, Gabriel Jesus. This guy, I'm expecting much more than he can give. He was destructive at Manchester City when Aguero was with him, and without Aguero, Jesus was very good. So I expect certain things for Jesus under Mikel Arteta. It would be a nice display to see Gabriel Jesus though. And that being said, my final choice of this squad and the forward position would be Sam Greenwood. Let me pull up Sam Greenwood. And if you are wondering why he, credits, ladies and gentlemen, credits. We don't have enough money, so that's how my team line up. And I'm gonna just enter my squad. And now this is how our starting lineup looks, but I'm gonna make some changes. I would certainly go with, let me have a look. I think that looks pretty good, yeah. But I would make Mo Salah the captain because Fulham, I expect Salah to score goals. I'm a little bit scared on Ronaldo for the Brighton because Brighton are very good. Graham Potter has proved over the previous 2 seasons that he can do certain things with Brighton. So I'm not sure about that, but I'm definitely sure about that. Mo Salah is the captain choice for me. On the vice captain choice, it's a bit tricky one, but I would go with Son. That being said, I would sign out, and I hope this team easily destroys Liverpool. That will do. Yeah, I'm winning this 100%. So let's check out, guys, how Liverpool messed up his team. I think he has done a pretty poor job. Definitely my squad looks better. Moving on.
so that's it. That is my team.
I finally rest and watch the sunrise on a grateful universe.
No, I guess I am happy with this team.